Go.
Tommy,
I'll turn it up a little bit.
Tommy, listen to me. He is the contractor. He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job. I understand. Let's talk about this in the morning, okay? We'll talk about it in the morning. All right, good night.
Hey.
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
What are you still doing up? It's late.
Oh, crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here,
What's this?
your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So I figured,
That's the most southern accent ever.
Yeah, isn't it? Like,
Ding 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 ding.
It's nice, but...
drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
I love the fact
Drugs.
of this right
I sell hardcore drugs.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. This is one of the scenes that I love, where when he carries her to bed like this. I've always wanted to do that with my son or daughter. This right here means more to me than anything. And of course, when not to give anything away, but when I saw this scene, it was absolutely gut wrenching to me. Yeah.
That one scene is the worst scene in the entire game.
Yeah, and there's actually a couple of them. So here's where things start to come into play here.
Gosh, I hate this.
Now, Blake is going through this as well, and we're going to kind of help each other out.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now.
I can actually hear.
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
You might want to put it through your headphones there, Blake, because I'm hearing a lot of your feedback there on your TV too. All right?
Okay,
so
I'll just turn it down a little bit.
What was that all about?
I'm through the dialogue now, and there's a couple things here I want to talk about. I'm actually walking up to the mirror to show you how good a job they did on this game. If you take a look, Sarah has a glow-in-the-dark ceiling, and you can actually see the glow-in-the-dark ceiling stars through the mirror. When she's standing at the mirror, if you look up, you can actually see, and then here on the ceiling, you see the glow-in-the-dark stars, which is really cool. So now, of course, I'm real thorough when I go through to look at everything. And of course, I'm going to go up to the card up here.
And what's really awesome about this game is, it's not a new game. It first came out in PS3.
Let's see. You're not a fossil yet. Happy birthday, dear Dad. Let's see. You're never around. Let's see. You hate the music I'm into. You practically despise the movies I like, and somehow you still manage to be the best dad every year. How do you do that? Smiley face.
As many times I've played this game, I've never read that card.
Happy birthday, Pops. Love, Sarah. All right, so now I want to point something out. Okay, I'm going to put the card down. But over here by the phone, there's a couple of pictures. Now you go up to the phone, and the phone is dead. Now when it shows this up close, okay, we'll take a look at the picture of Sarah and her dad, which is Joel, and we'll keep this in mind for later on in the game. That is actually a very important picture. Also, I believe that this picture beside Sarah, I'm wondering if that's Sarah and her mom.
It could be.
I don't know, and then of course there's the Dawn of the Wolf poster, which also has a significant storyline in the game. as one of the movies. And then, of course, go over here by her beanbag and the little skateboard, and you take a look. There's a couple of things. I'm trying to think of the Down Under 2. I'm not sure if they referenced that in the game there at all. And any of
I
the
don't
other,
think so.
any of the other stuff, but I can't get close enough. There's some other pictures on the wall too that I can't get close enough to see because the beanbag is in the way. All right, so that's that. We're going to go ahead and look around just a little bit more before we leave. There's the guitar. Now, they referenced this one, the guitar and the amplifier, in The Last of Us 2, which should be coming out sometime, I want to say either early next year, I'm thinking. I don't know when the release date is going to be. I don't know if they've announced
I don't think they fully have.
Okay. And Sarah, you can see she's got a soccer trophy here. So she was a soccer player. She's got several. There's a soccer trophy there, and right beside her. And you can see the electronics are updated in this game as well. So that's pretty much the room, and just going through the mirror and a couple things. Went to the phone. There's all the pictures. But that's the first room. As I said, I'll be broadcasting a lot in this game. I can only do hour videos of the time. Me and Blake might do an hour and a half, something like that. So now Sarah is looking for her father. Okay, and we'll look out the window here. You can see the backyard and the trash cans and trees and the other houses there. If you go, you see the street light, and I turn enough to see the light on the corner with all the oak trees and elm trees there. So here's the other room, the bathroom. And it's little things like this in the game that I actually like. If I don't hack myself to death. There's towels hanging on the bathroom door there. All right, so the paper is the next thing that you go to pick up. Let's see. Texas Herald is where this is. And you can see, I believe it's what is it? Can you tell that the name of that AUST? Is it Austin? Yeah, Austin, Texas, September 26th, 2013. So we know what day it is. It's September 26th, 2013. Now I'd have to go and see what day that was. Blake, I don't know if you can pull that up on your phone or not. What day of the week? Let's see.
Let's see. Let's go back here. Yeah, here we go. It was 2013.
Yeah, September 26, 2013.
That was a Thursday.
That's a Thursday, so that's a Thursday there. And it said, let's see, 300% increase due to mysterious infection. It said, FDA expands list of contaminated crops. This is the Food and Drug Administration investigation of crops potentially tainted with mold continues across the country. Initial heist disturbed the vendors nationwide, warned against crops imported from South America, but now the scope has extended to include Central America and Mexico. So several companies have already voluntarily recalled their food products from store shelves. The FDA is expected to release an expanded list of food under their, and it says continued on page 3, and you can't really open that. And then it says, police crazed woman killed husband and 3 others. So this kind of gives you just a little bit of the backstory of what's going on, and a lot of the little keepsakes in this game that you get will tell you stories if you read into them, and that's why I like this game so much. And I've played it a lot. It took me about 3.5 months to beat this game altogether. Okay, so here we've got some pictures. Now here's Sarah and Joel, And here's Sarah and Joel here, and then there's Joel. It looks like Sarah as a baby. I'd never, now that I've not remembered. I don't know where you're at, Blake. I don't know if
I'm in the bathroom still.
Okay, all right. So if you go out along the wall there, you can see in that hallway before you go into the next room. There's 3 pictures on the wall there, and one of them is Sarah as a baby. And little things like that I like in this game because the detail that they've shown. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the next room where we'll find out what's happening.
You in here?
Seem to be somehow connected to the nationwide
Where the heck
pandemic.
are you?
We've received reports that victims afflicted with the infection show
That's
signs
nearby.
of increased aggression.
Yeah, just remember to keep your eye on that window too.
There seems to be some commotion coming from
You can see the explosion that happened on the TV happens out there.
Right there, yep. There it is, right there, and you just saw that.
Dad?
And now Sarah's kind of frantic because she realizes, now this is,
Dad?
to take it, Joel's room. Now there's a couple things in Joel's room that are very familiar, and I want to point these out as well. Number one, let's go over here. Now you see what looks like, and Blake, maybe you can zero in on this. Looks like maybe vitamins that are sitting on the table over here in his room, on the right side of the bed.
Maybe.
And again, vitamins come into play, and he's got the classic man room with laundry everywhere hanging on the door, and then we'll go ahead out of here.
Got the exercise bike.
Yep, and there's his guitar case, so he's got the guitar. That's what I was looking for also. So there's that. I love this picture in his room of the horses, with the 4 horses there, or the several horses, and that is just a beautiful picture. I think that was just, and then he's got one picture over here in the corner of, it looks like a bear. Yeah, it actually is a bear there, on the back wall. So there's a bear there.
I love the picture above the bed with the deer in the snow.
Oh yeah, I didn't even show that. That's like, let me get a little bit better over here so you guys can see that. And these are the things, again, about this game that Blake and I noticed. Now, if you come over here, there's one more thing I want to show you. There's a picture of, looks like Tommy and Joel. Let me get a good, there we go. You can, there's Tommy and Joel right there. Let me hit the light so you can actually see it. That's the best you're going to get right there. So there's Tommy and Joel, and it looks like Sarah may be beside them. No, it's just Tommy and Joel. Okay. All right, so I'm going to head out of there now. He's got a tissue box, and it looks like more vitamins and candles, and the smoke detector up there on the ceiling. So that's about it for this room. Pretty updated TV. Doesn't have any game systems or anything. All right, so we'll, go ahead, Blake. What you got?
So if you look at the pictures going down the stairs, you got one of Joel and Sarah, one of Sarah by herself, and the one in the middle looks like Tommy and Joel too.
Yeah, actually that is. It's Tommy and Joel, and it's right by a white car there. And there's Sarah hugging her dad.
And then
we got two down here of a there's the cops running around, and there's a lighthouse and a.
That lighthouse looks familiar. Maybe something from Uncharted.
I didn't notice that. Wow. Yeah. That's a good reference there, Blake. I didn't think about that.
That could be an Easter egg from Uncharted.
And there's the guitar. Now, I'm pretty sure that's either from Sarah or Joel's case, because I didn't know if either one was in there. There's the sound system. and then a couple magazines. There's a leather couch that they were sitting on earlier.
Nice recliner.
And yeah, seriously. Let me.
To the kitchen.
There's his
Oh.
phone.
The phone's buzzing.
Yep. I'm gonna go over to that first.
8 missed calls.
That up.
Who the hell are you? Call me on
No
my way.
signal. Now I'm surprised that it doesn't. It says 2:11 a.m. and 2:08 a.m. So this must be the next day, Friday.
What time does your phone have?
2:15 a.m.
Okay, you were saying 2:11, so I was like,
No, 2:11 was the first message. 2:08 was the first message.
oh, okay.
And 2:11 was the second one, but it doesn't show the date.
Where is he?
So there's his phone there. All right, now there is the. All right, so it is September. There's a calendar, and it doesn't have anything marked on there, so it's not that.
Nothing really in the kitchen except for a note.
Yeah, all right, there's the dog that just stopped barking. And take a look at the note here. I'm going to be home late tonight. Go ahead and order food. See you in the morning, Dad. Defenders Youth Soccer. I'm looking on the fridge to see if I see anything. I really don't. There's a picture somewhere. There's a note there. There's a couple magnets. And it doesn't look like, of course, the knife block, the microwave, and something of it looks like bread or bagels or bananas. Bananas.
Did you say
and,
bagels?
I thought it was bagels for a second when I went up to the counter.
You mean bagels?
Don't criticize me, man. Come on, that was good stuff. All right,
Bagels.
so I'm gonna go ahead and go into the other room now. Before.
Bagels, so good you'll beg for them.
Oh! Did you shut up? Did you see the picture of the ducks right here before you go?
Sarah,
I missed it.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Oh, you've gone a little
Does anyone
further.
come in here?
Yeah.
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back
So-
there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers. Something right with them.
I love this because it's in a safe
I'm
place.
sick.
He unlocks the gun. That's how it
Jimmy!
should
Dad?
be.
Honey, come here. Come here. Jimmy. Jimmy, just stay back. Jimmy, I am warning you. Don't.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on. And we have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on. Come on.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can
got
see
blood all over
Sarah's
you.
Let's
eyes
just get out of
water
here.
there. Another
Saying half the people
brilliant
say they
job
lost
on the
their
game
minds.
to the
Please go.
detail.
Some sort of parasite or something.
Are you in the Jeep now?
You gonna
Yeah,
tell
I'm
me
getting
what
to the
happened?
Jeep yet.
Later.
Hey, Sarah. How you holding up, honey?
I'm fine.
All right, L2 to look around,
us on the
which is
radio?
what I'm gonna do. You see the
Yeah,
other
sure thing.
truck in the driveway there.
Thanks.
No cell phone. No radio.
So he backs out of the
Yeah, you're doing
driveway
great.
and goes
Maybe
to the
newsman wouldn't
right.
shut-
And he's got
Shut up.
there's
where
another
to go?
house there.
They said,
There's-
Army's put up
Some other
roadblocks on the highway.
something with a red light over there.
No getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out. Take 71.
71, that's where I'm at.
All right, so
Did they say
Austin
how many
and
are dead?
San
Probably a
Marcos.
lot. They found this one
San
family
Marcos,
mangled
so we're
inside the
turning
house.
towards San Marcos right now.
I'm sorry.
There's
Christ,
a
how did
road
this
sign
happen?
which I
They got no
missed.
clue.
Sorry about that.
But we ain't the only town. First they're saying it's just the south. Now they're going on about the east coast, the west coast.
Turning now. And there's the farm that's
On
burned.
fire.
That's Lewis's farm.
Yep.
I hope that son of a bitch made it out.
Sure he did.
Were we sick?
And there's the profanity in the
of
game.
course not.
Sorry about that.
How do you know?
Yeah.
It's
Young
just
citizens
people in the
doing
city.
this.
We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work
All
in
right,
the
so
city?
now we got Austin and Deerwood,
That's right,
and he's
yeah.
turning toward Deerwood.
Fine, trust me.
All right.
Let's see what they need.
Who do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a kid, Joe.
So do
But
we.
we have room.
Keep driving, Tom.
There's a man and wife and his kid. Looks like a little girl,
Someone
but
else
they
come
roll
along.
past them. So there's.
You should have helped him.
And this is the thing that you learn about Naughty Dog is you look at this, you look at the Uncharted series, they're fantastic storytellers.
Bad. Everyone and their mother had the
San
same damn idea.
Antonio is south. That's exit 15. So now we're back up.
Just backtracking.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh wow!
Tommy! Holy shit!
Oh, pulled him out of the car and.
What just happened?
What the fuck just happened? Did you see
And
that?
now Tommy driving like a
Turn here,
crazy maniac.
Well, when you're about to get eaten by crazy maniacs, you need to drive like one.
You're right.
Shoot.
Try it.
I don't care, DJ. If you turn to a zombie, you try to eat me, I'm running you over.
Can't stop here, Tommy.
Fucking drive through them, dog!
That's-
They're behind me, too!
That's a good thought there.
Hold on, go!
It's like I
What do
told
you mean
Kurt.
you can't drive? You can't drive through a watch me. I mean, like a crazed man running over. Oh. And there's now I've gotten hit from the side,
Yep.
Daddy? Hey.
and I'm dazed.
It's like I told Curtis. I said, Curtis, if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I'm tripping you and running. You're fat. They'll eat on you for a while.
All right, so here's where we got to get out of the car.
You gotta
Rapidly press square. There it is.
Now, I am not a zombie lover, but that just tells you how good this game is.
Yeah, it is fantastic. And now I'm getting attacked. Ugh.
Dad?
Hitting
I'm here,
with the
baby.
brick.
Come here, give me your hand.
Remember that for later.
What is it?
My leg
Yeah,
hurts.
just have your daughter walk through the glass. Nice job.
Gonna
Joel.
need to run.
Dude, there's like a bunch of bloodthirsty maniacs running around. I don't think he's worried too much about glass.
All right, now we follow
Daddy, I'm
Tommy.
scared. Oh no.
Joel, watch out! Keep your eyes closed, buddy.
Oh my.
I hate this part so much. Oh my gosh. Fudge, where'd Tommy go? Where'd Tommy go?
People are on fire.
Don't look, Sarah.
Okay, there he
People
is.
on fire. Oh,
Crap, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way.
Over there!
get out my way, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way.
Crap, crap, crap,
Keep looking at me, baby.
Get out my freaking
okay.
way!
We're gonna get out of this.
Okay.
Dagnabbit, dagnabbit,
go.
dagnabbit, 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 dagnabbit.
God, ow.
Back! There's too many of them! Through the alley!
All right, we'll go through the alley.
Go!
Go, 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 go. Kick over the trash can.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
He's dead!
And
God damn it! We're
bust him in the
We're
head.
almost there, baby.
There's enough of that right there. Sorry about the GD there, guys.
Keep going! Find a way out of here! Come on!
Don't look at the fence. Just
Go!
Just run, just run, just run, just run.
Get to the highway! Go! You got Sarah! I cannot run him!
now, he holds the
meet you
door,
there.
and
Hurry.
3 people are pushing the door. He holds the door with one arm.
He's gonna be fine.
All right, there we go.
We're almost there.
Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you a warning. There is an extremely, extremely emotional scene coming up. So just prepare yourself for that.
If you guys are squeamish, you don't want to watch this next scene, because it is rough. Alright, there's a full moon, and
Yeah.
It's okay, baby. We're safe.
alright.
Hey,
And this
we need help.
this scene brought my wife
dog. I
to
think her leg is
tears.
broken.
Actually, brought me to tears as well.
I think it brought every person to tears.
Sick.
Look at that young face. That is
Sarah, I know you're watching, baby, and I'm sorry about this.
You to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl.
Say that again, Mike?
But
Sarah's watching, so I was apologizing for her for this scene.
Oh, yeah.
We've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit.
Oh.
Please don't.
Here we go.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Shot to the head right there. Tommy, you couldn't have got there 5 seconds sooner.
I'm not gonna cry.
Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know.
Not gonna cry.
Oh.
I'm not gonna cry.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry.
Stay with me.
Oh
I
God.
know, baby, I know it hurts.
Oh God.
Come on, baby, please. I know, baby. I know.
All right. Oh.
Mm-hmm. No.
Sarah.
And that last tear. Let's see it fall.
It doesn't matter how many times you play this game, it never prepares you for it.
Because it's just...
And if Sarah's watching, she's not watching no more.
Yep. And you know what? The thing is, she's got her hand in his hand, and it's just...
Please don't.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Can we please go to the next... Oh, my God. All right. And that is the opening scene of The Last of Us, which I
The number of
absolutely hate.
confirmed deaths has
A Naughty
passed
Dog
200.
production.
The governor has called a
Brilliant
state of
team.
emergency.
Work on this game.
Bodies lining the streets. Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the
Now
light.
that is actually the
Believe
voice
in the
of
Fireflies.
Marlene right there.
Yep.
And that's a hidden character. Well, you'll find out about that character a little bit later. Sorry if I'm giving some of this away, but I want to prepare you guys for... Now, this is important. So this is summer. This is where we start in the first season. So I'll let the video play here. 20 years after the death of his daughter.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
How was your morning? Want one?
No, I don't want one.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these 2 assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
Well, that's funny.
It's find out who they were?
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna
sorry
get
for
us
the
first.
profanity in this, guys. A lot of it.
He's not
lot of
smart
it.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now. Yeah?
Oh, I can do now.
All right, so that's the first scene. And now it starts. So I'm actually, when we get ready, when it gets ready to play here, like I said, I'll probably do 2 hours tonight. I don't think I'm going to do much more than that because I can only broadcast an hour at a time.
We got a few hours left until curfew.
All right.
We better hurry up then.
Now there's a couple things here that you want to figure out. There's a lot of, so let me go ahead and save it, which is what I'm going to do first.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And you always want to save all to help you guys with everything. And if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me. Now, the first thing, take a look at on this back wall back here. You've got a lot of fireflies. We'll take it all back, burn it down. As a Seth Rollins reference for you there, guys.
Night, love you.
Your, football night, Nana. Love you.
DJ says night, love you.
All right, so there's the first conversation, and you want to engage in as many of these as you can.
That's crap.
Right by the dumpster.
I'll make sure to tell them that.
All right, so there's that, and there's a perk for the more conversations you get. So I'm gonna walk back here, and Blake, if I know where something is, you may already have it, but if you see something, make sure you tell me.
All right.
Because I want to make sure that I've got where you are, because you really can't pick anything up right yet. But these are conversations right here that are getting ready to come out. Okay, they're showing the building there. Okay, there's the Rashton Distribution Center. So they're kind of under martial law here. All right, now I'm actually gonna go up. There's the F-bomb again.
Attention. Citizens are required to carry a certified at all times. Compliance with all city personnel is mandatory.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again.
Okay, and I always go up to the guys and hit triangle just to be on the safe side, because I think there's some guys back here. Just make sure that there's not. So your first conversation that I remember is that I always go up to this guy because, yep, he shoves me there.
Seems like more people are getting
Okay, and then there's a guy over here
more people
that would do the same thing. Now these posters, some of these posters you can pick up, and if you're careful, okay, that guy just ran in there. Okay, so we're gonna go over, and here's where the first scene happens. You see the hostages here being held. Are you there, Blake?
What, the checkpoint?
The three guys on the ground.
I'm at the checkpoint.
Yeah, where they're checking the guys to see who's infected.
Oh no, I think I'm past that.
Okay.
Where
the guy had to kill the one girl that was infected, they were scanning them.
Yeah.
You already get past that part.
I might be. Yeah, it was at the ration line or whatever.
That was past that.
Okay, no, I might not be up there yet. I don't know. I'm at the part where actually I might be.
What's your business here? Got the day off. Visiting.
All right, so there's a couple people over here that you want to talk with. Right over here on the right-hand side, there's a woman and a man right here. And you hit triangle, and you getting to know you, you get $100 right there. So make sure you go to talk to them. There's a bald-headed guy and a woman in a blue shirt and a jacket. So go over and talk to her.
Oh yeah, I'm at the part where the Fireflies attack the military.
Hmm?
You know the part where you're going through the gate and the Fireflies attack.
Oh, don't go there yet. You can't forget stuff.
I know.
That's why. Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
I mean, yeah. All right, so there's a guy there. I'm going to go talk to this guy over here. Okay, there's another conversation there. And then I believe right along this wall.
Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go, come on.
There's one more.
Looks like the coast is
Attention.
And there's a hidden artifact.
Further notice. All civilians must be
Alright.
So much for the easy route. Patch yourself up, alright?
We get our first med kit.
They're gonna close all the checkpoints.
All right, so now I'm gonna go through
We're gonna
the gate.
have to go around the outside.
Outside the wall.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Cute.
Let me know where you get to the point where you get your first med kit, man.
Yeah. I'm a little bit behind you because I'm getting conversations and all that. Okay. So here's where you go through the gate. Make sure there's nothing over here, which there's not. Yeah, I'm real thorough with looking at stuff. I pick up all the artifacts and comics and all that.
I don't, usually.
That's how you get money to unlock stuff.
Yeah, but you don't really get that much to unlock here in this game.
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that you got that part yet. Where you get the med kit?
I'm running right now, so let me get in there and get the med kit. I'm just about there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I just got the med kit.
Right.
And it shows you how to use it. So what you want to do here, I'm going to go ahead, if you press up to access it, and then just hold R2, okay? Then the healing speed starts out very slow, so you're all healed now.
This way, follow tests.
Hey,
No,
Tex.
there's
See
nothing.
that shit?
I was
There's
there.
nothing really here
How's the east tunnel looking?
It's
to
clear.
pick up.
I just
I'll
used
show
it.
you where the
No
where
patrols.
the
And
first
where are you off to?
Gonna pay
artifact
Robert a
is. But
visit.
if you don't pick up
You
the
too?
artifact,
Who else is looking for
you
him?
may
Marlene.
you may want to go at
She's
your
been
own
asking
pace.
around,
I don't
trying to find
know if
Marlene.
you want to
What are the Fireflies
stick with me
need
or
with
not.
Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
All right, so I stopped with where the sleeping guy is, right here by the pigeons. You can hear him snoring.
Yeah, you can. Tess is up here.
Marlene looking for Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it.
Now
Better find him before the Fireflies do.
Little area. Now I searched this place good because I think there was something here I have to remember.
This is us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Shit's stirring up.
Chessboard,
over here.
poker table.
No signs of military.
Yeah, nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, I'll give you a hand in a minute. I'm looking
Joel,
around.
give me a hand with this.
You can just hold on to the TV stand by yourself. I want to punch this guy in the face. Alright, there's bunches of bottles and stuff, nothing there. Alright, so I'm going to help her move it.
Alright.
So now, she's going to drop down, okay?
Y'all
All
take
right,
it easy
and
out
I'm gonna, in a minute or two, I'm gonna have to stop the broadcast and restart because I'm at 45 minutes. What are you at?
I'm at 41.
God, this place reeks.
Yeah, 4207.
We need to watch what they throw away down
And I'm
there.
at 42.
Okay, yeah, 4213 is where I'm at. All right, so she turned the generator on, and there's a couple things that you want to look around first, just to make sure that you don't. You want to be real thorough through here, because there's always hidden stuff that you can find. And my brother honestly taught me about games like this, like in Final Fantasy. Here's the vault. Press up and X just to get over that drain pipe. And now we get the gear. And now the fact that you have the gear, you can pick this stuff up here.
Our backpacks are still here from last time.
Gun.
Let's
Don't have a lot of ammo. I do a lot of takedowns and a lot of stealth moves.
Oh yeah.
And this.
The shots count.
His ammo is
Okay, collector, you get
very
$100
scarce.
there. Okay, so we want to go ahead and reload to make sure we're loaded. We have 4 bullets right now.
All right.
I'm gonna just before I
Boost me up.
boost her up, I'm gonna just take a look around.
That's
sure
the kind
there's
of
nothing.
irritating part is that, you know, it's so realistic that you've gotta conserve ammo.
You ready?
Say that one more time, Blake.
Yes, ma'am.
I said that's what's kind of irritating. It's so realistic that you gotta conserve ammo.
Yeah.
Come on.
Alright. Yep. Alright, so now we'll boost her up here. And look for that triangle icon to get up here. Now this is what I don't understand. How can her skinny rear end
I
pull me
know.
up? So press up and X, and that gets you up. And all of a sudden she's able to pull him up on that platform, which makes no sense to me. Okay. All right. Now
When am I not?
we're gonna
trick question.
go here. Press triangle again to push up the door.
Alright, let's check back here. There's nothing back here in this little area.
All right, now there is a Marlene poster somewhere, and I've got to find that. So I'm gonna look around here. There's something. I know it's around here, and I will tell you where it's at as soon as I find it.
There's a jukebox. Don't rock the... Sarah said that's exactly what I was thinking. She's so tiny and he's a huge man. How'd she catch him? Nothing out here.
Back here in the freezer. Always have your flashlight on because that helps you find stuff when you don't, you look around real good. There's a jukebox.
Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song.
My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones.
Ain't been
I don't feel like rocking since
like
my
we're on a
baby's
date.
gone.
Well, I
Don't
am
rock
a
the
romantic
jukebox.
type.
Play me a
Got
country
your
song.
ways.
Now, if you
Before you
play the
drop that.
first 3 Uncharted and then you play 4, which came out after The Last of Us, you'll see that they took some stuff that they learned from making Uncharted. I mean, yeah,
Where's the
making
ladder?
The Last
gotta be
of
around
Us,
here
and they
somewhere.
put in Uncharted 4.
Okay, Blake, you're breaking up really bad. Can you like change headsets because everything is staticky?
Really?
Yeah, your every word is like breaking up horrible.
I can try my
try over
wired
there.
headset, but I don't know how well that's going to be.
Man, I've never heard you break up this much.
Ah, crap. It might just be because I'm wired. Let me, Still bad.
Check that back area.
Not bad now. I mean, at least I heard that phrase. That's the
Got
first
it.
phrase I've
Great,
heard.
bring it over.
What'd you do different?
I just sat up.
Maybe you had it on the. Maybe you had it
Ladies first.
pinched or
Lady, you must be thinking of someone
prohibited
else.
somehow.
It's all relative.
This way.
So let's find the ladder, which is right over here by this white car. Pick it up and. All right, the tutorials I'll kind of explain to you. There's no real need to pull those up. Okay, we're going to go over here to the wall with the hole, place it. Okay, but before I. All right, now it does tell you how to climb the ladder, but before I do that, I want to do one of the things.
Sarah said that it sounded clear on her end.
It's what?
Sarah said it sounded clear on her end.
I don't know what's going on, dude. It's like every word you're saying is breaking up.
Down through here.
But it's not hindering on the broadcast, so I don't know.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go back here. Alright, so there's nothing over here.
Hey, check the room with the bunk bed. You'll find a Firefly pendant.
Okay. Well, you're a little bit ahead of me. I'm getting ready to climb back up the ladder. I just gotta. I gotta get to where you are. Hold on. You're jumping ahead of me because I like to look around, but that's okay. You can go your own pace. It's fine. You can leave me. I know you don't love me anymore anyway.
I still love you, DJ.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we'll climb up the ladder now. Alright. Alright, now here's your first brick that you can pick up. And I'll look around, make sure there's nothing that I need, or find the, go in the kitchen over here where the TV is. where the couch is, and I look around real thorough. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the kitchen now. Okay, and there's your drawer that you can open. Get your parts for your weapons. And there's some food items there. There's a drawer over here. Has nothing in it. And there's a crock pot sitting on top of the busted freezer. Okay. I'm just going to look in this way. This is where the fly pendant is. I'll pick that up. Okay, and there's your first firefly pendant for $100.
I think that's all that's in that room.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Let me just double check. I know there's a poster of Marlene coming up here somewhere, and I did find it. I just have to remember it because not a lot of people think about it when they go to... Yep, we're going to go down this way.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, so I'm...
I think we go down this way.
For his sake.
And Bill is an interesting
get our merchandise
character.
back, it should be
Let
easy
me
to
tell you,
unload.
that's...
Speaking of merchandise,
Yeah, he's something.
Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo, supposedly. Hold up.
All right,
Scores.
I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna stop the broadcast and restart because I'm at 51 minutes.
I am too, so I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, try changing your headset there, Blake. Let's see if that for me, because I can unplug my headset and you're still breaking up, so it's not on my end.
Well, I mean, on my broadcast, it's fine. I mean, I'm being told that I'm okay. Maybe. I'll be right back, people, and then we'll start another broadcast.
Yep, here we go.